Throughout the past decades, monetization in mobile games has been getting harsher. Games like Clash Royale pretty much wants to milk your money. For example, with a boss bandit offer at the cost of $40 to get a single card unlocked, upgraded, and emotes to push up the price. At that point, you could be buying a whole video game. This offer may have not been a big deal if they stopped nerfing progression. However, only a few games like Moco have friendly progression. So what's the best for the companies and players? Well, Clash Royale and Moco are made by the same company, Supercell. So let's compare both of these games and see which one stands till today. Going chronologically, Clash Royale was released in a beta on January 4, 2016. Clash Royale went from beta to global in 2 months on March 2. At the time, Clash Royale's main monetization was unlocking new cards and leveling them up. You unlock and upgrade by getting them in chests. The better the chests, the more rare and expensive they are. Chests are basically loot boxes for the game. So with the gambling monetization, they earned $162 million in the first 30 days. As time passed by, the team slowly added more levels, and because of the massive amount of cards they added, you had to spend thousands of dollars to max every day out, alongside very broken cards that fuels their monetization. However, for the past few years, the rate of levels being added went up, and last year they added a new mechanic called Evolutions in the month of June. Evolutions is an upgraded version of the cards with better mechanics. Every few cycles, the card will turn into an evolution version. But why did they add evolution to the game? Well, by then, there were over 100 cards in the game, so they need to slow down the rate. But the issue is, they treated evolutions like new cards and made them power cracked. To make it worse, the prices were ridiculous with evolutions. But why was that the case? To even be able to get an evolution, you need to get 6 evolution shards. Evolution shards are very hard to earn and could only consistently be earned in the season shop. So if you're drawing the game, it's very hard to handle the pay to win. That's why the game is currently in a decline in players. But that's not the most recent change the team made. In the April update, they removed daily quests, the chest queues, banner box, season shop, and nerfed progression for the pass. In return, Clash Royale's version of Star Drop from the game publishers, which are known as luxury drops in Clash Royale, are open in the first 3 wins of the day. When opening a lucky drop, you have 4 taps, and each tap has a chance to make it become a higher rarity. These higher rarities can equal better rewards. However, that doesn't really make up the fact of season shop being removed, although they also moved the evolution shard to the free pass. So as a result, they buffed casual players and nerfed competitive players. Although they've been raking in money somehow with a lower amount of players, it now has a reputation of being very pay to win, and most players ignore Clash Royale. Meanwhile, Supercell has been developing a game called Moco. When the first limited time beta released on October 25, 2023, it was obvious they created something that could last for years. But they didn't want to make the same mistakes as Clash Mini. Clash Mini is another Supercell game, but was rushed into a beta in a bad state. The bad state caused a negative perspective on the game, and it haunted the game forever. No matter how good they made the game, it still couldn't stand as a game itself. This led to discontinuation, and it will now be implemented in Clash Royale in June. The Clash Mini fiasco caused Moco to take another year of development, and doing limited betas to gather more feedbacks. Moco eventually became even better, and has been a success in the recent global release on March 18. Instead of monetizing on progression, they went with cosmetics, which obviously a lot of players liked. However, they only made up $2.5 million around the first 30 days. That's one of the most lowest Supercell game made in release. But keep in mind that Moco is still in a limited global release, so it hasn't released its full potential yet. So even a free-to-play game like Moco can still exist, but will make less money, which is why you don't see that many games with this freemium strategy. If you enjoyed, go check out this video and subscribe.